Fears of US-NATO contact with dangerous alien entity. This is very timely, especially after US Army General Milley made the alien disclosure stating that the future armed forces of the United States and other countries worldwide will have to go against alien enemies off-planet, having to do with hybrid armies and even little green men. And this has to do with the Baltic Sea anomaly believed to be a UFO. Highly classified Ministry of Defense report circulating in the Kremlin May 1st said that President Putin personally authorized the filming and public release of firing of a nuclear-capable 3M-54 caliber land attack cruise missile towards the Baltic Sea from the Northern Fleet, unnamed and unspecified Severozvinsk class submarine operating in the Barents Sea, as a warning to immediately cease efforts of uncovering and discovering information relating to the mysterious object in the west of the Baltic Sea known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. According to that report, over the past 2 weeks, both US and NATO warships have converged to be deployed in the Baltic Sea region, cutting off all international shipping traffic to that site, where this mysterious object lies submerged in the near center of the Bothnian Sea between Sweden and Finland. And this was the Baltic Sea anomaly that was discovered by Peter Lindbergh in 2011. And this giving rise to the Ministry of Defense fears that an effort is being undertaken by the West to salvage what the Russian intelligence analysts in this report warned could be a dangerous entity. So Russia believes that the West is trying to bring up this Baltic Sea anomaly thought to be a UFO. So concerned, in fact, has the Ministry of Defense become in regards to the West's efforts towards this mysterious alien believed to be UFO object. It's authorized numerous combat maneuvers against the West, including the disabling of USS Donald Cook in the Baltic Sea. As it concerns this mysterious object, it was first discovered in 2011 by Sweden's Ocean X diving team over 200 meters, that's 656 feet below the Bothnian Sea in the Baltic Sea, and described as a 61-meter wide or 200 feet wide, 8-meter tall, that's 26 feet tall, circular object resembling the Millennium Falcon spacecraft seen in the popular Star Wars movies. Western propaganda about this mysterious object states that it was nothing more than a natural geological formation made of stone, which is highly severely contested by Russian experts whose analysis of this object, the structural material, shows to be comprised of an unknown metal alloy. Federation assessment was seconded by the highly noted Israeli geological and archaeological Dr. Scientist Steve Weiner, who also reported that the materials from this mysterious underwater Baltic Sea anomaly were from metals which nature could not reproduce itself. Though much speculation revolves around this mystery, this UFO object, with some believing it is an alien spacecraft, a crashed UFO, and others believing it's a Nazi-era top-secret program left over from World War II. It concludes without exactly stating what it is, other than to note that Russian scientists fear concerns about it, at least the parts of this report we were able to read. I'll leave a link below for you for this. The Baltic Sea anomaly. Could this be related to a UFO? When an unusual object was first found at the bottom of the Baltic Sea through sonar, radar evidence, many thought it could be a UFO that crashed into the sea between Finland and Sweden. Some even described the strange object similar to the Millennium Falcon from the movie Star Wars. Despite wide UFO speculations about this object, hardly any media reference has occurred concerning the object as a UFO. This could be a relief because no single evidence was discovered to conclude that it was an identified flying object. The origin of this anomaly has puzzled most experts, and some ask if this could be part of a Nazi secret anti-submarine device. Anders Ottilus, who's a retired Swedish submarine officer, speculated that the object deep in the ocean, this Baltic Sea anomaly, could be a structure utilized during World War II to purposely block submarine signals of Britain and Russia, according to a Russian newspaper, Pravda. Ottilus mentioned in Swedish newspapers Expressen that large concrete structures were used as traps by Germans to give Soviet submarines difficulty in navigating the Gulf of Finland during the war. These unique and huge steel structures reportedly designed to cause problems on submarine signal and radar. So this year alone, divers of the June expedition to the bottom of the Baltic Sea reported malfunctions of their equipment when they were near the object or formation, but no concrete evidence that the anomaly is the reason for this. So no one can prove that this object is a Nazi-related or just a simple glacial deposit formed on the sea floor. The whole Baltic Sea thing started in June of 2011 when captain of the Ocean Explorer, Peter Lindbergh, together with his co-researcher Dennis Asperg, discovered something strange 300 feet below the surface of the sea using side-scan sonar. When a report first came out about the circular object measuring 200 feet wide, it made headlines, especially because it looked like the spacecraft in the movie Star Wars. Lindbergh and Asperg returned to the site a year after that to explore further concerning this anomaly and to take a closer look at it. They were interested in the cause of the viral stir, which could be sonar glitches, a sunken ship, a Russian ship, for example, stone outcroppings, or a spaceship from extraterrestrials. Videos and pictures of this object were taken, and many describe it just as being like a giant mushroom. Samples were taken to the surface for further examination. Some of the materials were reportedly given to geology associate professor of Stockholm University, Volker Bruckert. But Lindbergh and Asperg have also said that the samples they have given were not from the anomaly, but were in fact items from around the object. Contributing to yet another mysterious aspect of this entire Baltic Sea anomaly issue is a description given by Lindbergh recently in an interview where he mentioned that the object was very unusual. Strange stair formations were on it. He added that if the formations were constructed, they must have been created thousands of years ago, before the Ice Age. With all the unsolved mystery of this object beneath the Baltic Sea, it seems that nobody wants to sponsor another investigation, according to Lindbergh. I'll leave links below for you for this.